Can I get a chee-hoo?
Abigail, Emily, welcome to Blue Peter. Now, Blue Peter is the longest running kids show in the world. And, you know, Moana 2 is all about community. And a token of our Blue Peter community is the Blue Peter badge. So we would love to give you each your very own special music edition.
Oh,
so there you go.
So I've heard about these. I know what a big deal they are.
Oh, fantastic.
So I'm honored.
Please feel free to put them on.
Fabulous.
Oh my God,
Thank
I'm
you
so
so much.
Of course,
What
and
a
this
gift.
is our special music one because you
Wow.
guys are musical connoisseurs.
This is never coming off this blazer now.
I love that. I love that so much.
Yeah,
Now,
perfect.
this is Liya, and Liya has a fun
Hi.
fact for you guys.
I go to a drama school and I went to the Hackney Empire and I performed Moana and I was Moana.
Let's go.
So in the presence of a Moana.
Oh my God.
It's an honor.
We bow down.
So I think Moana's going to take it away and ask you some questions.
When you were younger, what did you want to be and did you always want to make music?
Yeah, I think when I was younger, I loved to dance. So I thought I was going to be a dancer for a little bit. And then I found musical theater. And like you go to drama school, I went to a musical theater art school. And I just fell in love with it and fell in love with being on stage. And I'm a bit of a ham, so I think I've always wanted to perform.
I think I've always wanted to do music. I've loved it since I was a little kid. And I loved creating it, you know, even more than I think performing it, just for me. And I think what I didn't know is which area of music I was going to end up in. So I could have never guessed that I would write musical theater and songs for a Disney movie. But here we are, and I'm so happy about it.
How long did it take you to write the songs for Moana?
Well, we got the job like 2.5 years ago, and
Wow.
yeah.
Gosh, it goes way back.
But it's because each song has like 100 different versions. Like it's a
Of
rolling
course.
process. So the songs don't take us that long to write,
Uh-huh.
but it's like all the rewrites and edits, and when the story changes, the music has to change with it. So it's kind of like this.
Uh-huh.
And is it like as simple as a little melody will change between one version and the next, or like drums will change between one version and the next?
Literally everything.
Everything would change. Like sometimes we would have to completely rewrite a song.
Wow.
So yeah, but things like lyrics would change, ideas for the story and where it's going would change. So then we would have to go, okay, let's recraft this melody and this lyric to be better fitted for the story.
Sometimes we'd have to add sections or restructure a song. It's like for every minute of animation that you've seen, there's probably like 10 more minutes that no one's used because it just takes so much work to create a movie like Moana 2.
What's both of your favourite song in Moana 2?
Mine is Beyond, just because I love in a Disney movie like the big climactic moment where like the waves crash and she hits that high note and the orchestra swells and it's like, oh my God. So I love that.
And I love a villainous bop. You know,
Oh, I love to hear it. So much fun. So much fun to listen to as well.
Yeah, Poor Unfortunate Souls and Mother Knows Best. I love those kind of songs.
Oh.
So I really love Get Lost because we got to, write a song for a little bit of a villain.
We spoke to Ali and she said her favourite was Way Back. Which is obviously
Really?
a big start, a big opening.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you find the inspo for that? That's big to, start the soundtrack off strong.
Yeah, well, we love an opening number.
Yeah.
And we definitely wanted to pay homage to the Moana 1 soundtrack, and because it's so beloved and wonderful and epic and lush, so we wanted to have that feel in the opening number to bring you back into the world.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we're back in. Moana. We love Moana. But we also wanted to introduce new characters. We wanted to show that the island has grown so much and like things are going really well. And Chief Tui and Sina have grown to like really accept this new part of their culture. And Moana is on the water and she's just happy. Everything is wonderful until it's not.
Do you find it easy working together?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it takes so much to find a partnership like this, I feel like, because I've written with so many people. And there's tiny little things that have to match up for you to work well with someone.
Yeah.
I always say you could be in a room with like the most talented person in the world and it might just not work.
Yeah.
Because you could just be on 2 different wavelengths. But I feel very lucky that we met because we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
We're just girls.
Just girls. Actually, speaking of just girls, you guys are the youngest female songwriters to ever have your own Disney soundtrack. That's monumental. Do you have any advice for any little girls out there that feel like, their dreams are too big or, they don't know what to do or how to get there?
Your dreams are not too big.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I never thought that I would be capable of anything other than writing a catchy pop song. And then I met Emily and fell in love with telling stories through music. So keep your eyes wide open and your heart open too.
I would say, you know, there's been so many times where we're the only girls in our category or in the room, and now we're the first woman to have our own Disney movie. I mean, it's crazy that it's still happening in 2024, that this is the first. But know that anything is possible.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would have never expected in a million years we would be here, and I think if you just kick and fight and push yourself up to where you want to be, crazy things can happen.